Good afternoon. It is 2:30 and I have been absolutely procrastinating my long run for the week because I'm running 12k, which is the longest I've ever run, and I'm dreading it in a way, and I'm scared. It's been a while since I've done my last run. I think my last run I did on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday. It's now Sunday, so I haven't run since. We travelled back in that time and I'm back in the UK now, but yeah, it's been a week, so I've obviously had not really had any sort of running for like a few days. I've not really gone to the gym, obviously, so it's been one of those weeks where my activity's been a bit low, and then I always find that when my activity is low, I don't want to get back into it. It's like a vicious cycle with me. The less active I am, the less active I want to be, and the more active I am, the more active I want to be. I did weigh in, and this is really good news. I weighed in sub 89 kg for the first time since the beginning of April, which is very, very nice. And I'm very happy with it, considering I've literally just been on a week-long holiday where I've not really been able to track everything that we had. We've gone to like restaurants and stuff. I've had like big meals, so to come back here and to weigh in like a kilo almost lower than when I left is great, which means the things that I've tracked accurately. I've obviously kept my activity up somewhat, and it's nice to see that my maintenance doesn't drop drastically when I have like a week or two of less activity. Now, I do know that I have to up my activity again to keep the maintenance where it is at and to keep my deficit comfortable. So yeah, I'm going to get ready now. I'm going to go on a run. I haven't done anything yesterday. My steps were like 2,000 or 3,000 or whatever. So I'm definitely overdue a long run. I know that for myself, but it's just a bit of a mental challenge to get back into it. So let's get ready and go on a run. It is sunny, it is nice. Yesterday it was raining a lot. It was really kind of like a cozy rainy day, which is why my activity was just, I'm actually looking forward to getting out, but I was just very comfortable just in my robe and just watching YouTube videos. But I know I need to go out. I know I need to go on a run. So I'm hyping myself up. Let's go get ready. Okay, I'm ready. Got 2 gels in here because Runna is saying that it's obviously 12 kilometers at conversational pace, which means I'm probably going to be gone for at least 2 hours. Well, at least 1 hour 45. So I've got 2 gels in here, got a litre of water in a bottle and a little flask thingy. This week I've only really done 2 runs, a tempo run and then this one. And then I've also only really done 1 gym session. So obviously my activity has been quite low. My skin's been breaking out nicely because it always does when I'm on holiday and I don't really have to do much for a period of time when I've just gone from being really, really busy to not busy at all. Always does it, but I'm used to it, so it's fine. And it will settle down again. Let's go on a run. Okay. We're going, Runna says conversational pace. Doesn't really give me a specific kind of thing to aim for. So I have found that anything below, let's say like 150 BPM is considered conversational pace for me. So it's like kind of beginning of zone 3, end of zone 2 sort of situation. So I'm just going to aim for that, keep it below 150 and yeah. Just enjoy it. However, I have just felt a few raindrops, so if it's gonna rain, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna do like a kind of 6 kilometer loop, and I'm gonna like repeat that twice, I think. Hi guys, so we are 46 minutes in, around 4.2 kilometers in, almost time for my first gel, and it's going a bit slower for my liking than I would have liked it to be, I'm not gonna lie, but then also I really want to keep my heart rate down. I want to make sure I'm still able to kind of hold the conversation without sounding out of breath. So I'm going very slowly, a lot slower than I went also in the Netherlands because everything is flat and over here everything is hilly. So I'm now doing like a time of averaging around 11 minutes per kilometer, but that's because I'm going so slow, but it's needed. I need to do it. I don't want to go too quick. This is almost like a recovery run in some way. because I don't want to like get tired for my more intensive runs next week, even though this is quite a long run. But yeah, that is the aim. I think around now I'm going to take my first gel. I've had a bit of a stitch here and there, which is a bit annoying, but then I push on it and it goes away, so it might just be because I've had quite a large meal, about an hour and a half or so before I went running, or it could be because I'm drinking a lot. I'm already like through my first flask, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, just gonna keep going. I'm seeing a lot of scarecrows around the village because apparently it's like an annual like scarecrow festival where people make their own scarecrows and they put them up outside the houses, and I think it's up to us to like kind of go and find them. So naturally I'm seeing quite a few which is really fun to see. In regards to my weigh-in, where I talked about this morning, basically I'm on a bit of a cut, I guess, to lose a bit of fat, just because it makes running a whole lot easier. And I feel like if I was to be a bit lighter, I would be able to run a bit quicker, wouldn't put as much strain on my joints and my heart. So that's one of the reasons why I've decided to cut a bit of fat down. And so I mean, so far so good, honestly. I'm in a minor to moderate deficit, so I'm not expecting it to be, you know, like this, but I can see a change as to when I started, and obviously increasing my activity has helped with that. I'm not great at intuitive eating. Obviously I've become better over the years, but my intuition is to overeat. So in that sense, I'm not great at intuitive eating, and I probably never will be. But that's where tracking comes in super handy, because it really gives me that tool and awareness to kind of know what's going into my body, you know. My race is in 2 weeks, so I haven't actually really been thinking about it, but it is coming up in 2 weeks time and I'm scared. So no, we'll be absolutely fine, especially if it stays this kind of weather. Oh my god, I'm going downhill. Especially if it stays this kind of weather, I think it will be really good, because it's only like 17 degrees today and it's nice, you know. I think if it's like 30 degrees or 20 something at like 9 a.m, it'd be really warm. Just like with the Haddenham Gate when we had that really warm spell of temperatures, but it's died down a bit since, which is really nice for running purposes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I think it will be a good day. It is coming up really soon, which is making me a bit anxious, considering I've obviously not really done as many runs as I would want to in the last 2 weeks. But also with the Runna app, you can also set your holiday times, which I did, and it does actually say, like, you know, you can do all your runs, but if you're not doing all your runs, that's fine too. So I'm giving myself some grace and some kindness that I'm doing okay, getting back into it, doing my longest run ever, which is quite exciting and daunting at the same time. Where am I at now? I'm 6.5k in, an hour and 11 minutes in, so I'm assuming it'll be another hour or so, and this is kind of like the end of my first loop round, so I'm gonna go back up the hill, back around, and then I'm gonna just basically do it that way. Right, I'm 9k in, 3k to go. I'm almost out of my water. Look, that's all I have left. I was very thirsty on this run, and I've also gone through both gels now. I took my last one at 1 minute like 35ish, and we're now at 1 minute 40, so that's like 5 minutes ago. To be honest, I feel like I can go on forever, which is very nice, a very nice feeling to have, because I know the week before I left I did a 10k, and to be fair, I did have paces to hit, but it was really hard. And I think, you know, like going slow but steady, I think has kind of, I don't know, taught me that I can go like long distance. But yeah, it's still gonna be very, very surreal when I do hit that 12k, because never in my life have I ever thought that I could run 12 kilometers, and today I'm doing it. I've done it. I'm so happy. It's done. Oh my god. Average pace was 11 minutes per kilometer. The last few kilometers was hard. Legs are feeling tired and heavy, but I have done it and I'm very happy. So yeah, actually really glad I did that, and I feel like I did something productive today. 21,000 steps, by the way. Hello. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to see more slightly procrastinated runs by me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.